Hey everyone, Anisa here and welcome to March. I've done this video quite a few times because of internet and technological difficulties, so I'm just like, all right, we got this. We are sending this message out, and I'm doing this video a bit different than I have before because I really feel to embody that which what I feel the moment is in this present moment, and what I'm really feeling in this month in this time space of life is just letting life live us, really being in the vital expression of life and just letting it flow through us. I feel the last week of February was emotionally intense for many people, and many people experienced deep shifts. I feel like these deep shifts were a restructuring in some ways. We have just come off of the 6 or 7 planets in Aquarius, and through all of those movements of air, we've landed. And I feel like we've landed in a different external landscape or internal landscapes, different landscapes within our relationships and with our business. And I feel that there is this reflection from external that's really internal and allowing us to see a different depth within ourselves and sort of settle in that restructuring and re-meet ourselves. And in that process, it might feel really intense and really feeling the depths of our own emotional states and capacity, but it's really a beautiful reflection of the vitality that's really longing to come through and out of us. And that is what I feel is also really present, is this idea of like breaking of the dam and feeling the depth of our emotions and our being, of our energy, really allowing it to expand and flow out of us, and really reevaluate our ideas of boundaries of who we are, and to really feel the spherical spaciousness of our being within our auric space, and to know that in some ways our boundaries are one of limitlessness, and that there is a deep desire within us to be fully expressed and to really feel the joy and the capacity within that expression, and to feel it flow, create, expand, and impact and enhance our lived experiences. There's that saying, wherever we go, there we are. And I feel like in the restructuring and in this reflection and in the overpouring, the breaking of the dam of what's possible within our energy centers, is this re-meeting of ourselves and this capacity to be even deeper in honesty with our expression of our being. And so the other thing I'm feeling for this month is melting and dissolving into the ocean of love that is our beings, that is the electromagnetic field of our heart space. And there's so much potency and potential active right now, and I feel like that might come in like the depths of low energy, of dark or inadequate. I really feel like these type of terms are accurate in terms of understanding the multitude that we are, and in the expression of that, it comes in all tones and shades and from all aspects of our being. And I feel in the depths of our honesty, feeling the deepness, letting the dragons of our being breathe through us and really facing it, and not letting what we resist persist in the shadow, but if we turn towards it, if we allow ourselves to recognize that this too is a part of me, this too is a part of me, I feel that a deep sense of meeting ourselves is more capable and more possible. And I feel like in this restructuring, when things move, like the things that were under the surface can come up, and the things that were beyond our awareness comes closer to our awareness. And so it's really allowing that whole process to be, and to recognize that the deeper we are in honesty and veracity with our being, the more that we are dissolving and melting into that ocean of love that is our being. And that we too are, as we're creators and as we have so much potency in the creation of our life, we too also are the creation, and that we can be held and supported by God, by the divine, by source, by creator, as we live this life, and that we aren't alone, that we too are held. I was having a meal with a friend and we just got really deep. We got really emotional, like really deep into the emotions, and it was a really just honest and tactile experience. And I felt at some moment, and I said to her that I am the sound the symphony makes. And as I make sounds and I create and I form, I am also that which is formed. And I am also the expression of life, longing for itself and calling from itself. And there's that Khalil Gibran poem that's so beautiful, that your children are not your children. They're life longing for itself. And I could feel that. I could see all these beautiful golden beings of the universe playing their instruments, and the sound waves that were coming from these instruments were forming my body. And I am the sound that the universe makes, and so are you. We all are that form, and we also form. And so allowing ourselves to really feel the center harmonics of these polarities, and to feel the way we are creators and that we also are creation, I feel allows us to have the energy to move forward, but also have the grace and the relaxation to be held and supported in all of our endeavors. Essentially, what I'm really feeling this March is just to let life live us, let life breathe us into form, let life's expression come through us, and let us be surprised in that formation, and just feel excited on what's possible in the ways that our unknowing and uncertainty can actually be a space that the mystery of life can form new and innovative and amazing constellations of our solar systems. So that's my message for this March. I love you all so much, and before I exit this video, I want to share that I'm a part of a festival called Cirque de Solution, and I will be sharing the Sounding Exploratorium. It's one of my favorite things to share in a group, and I'm really excited. In this journey, we really come into the sound creations of our own being and come into resonance with our own soul language. And I am just one presenter amongst many other presenters, and it's a really beautiful festival where you get to sort of try and sample different things, see where your soul leans and feel resonance, and to really hone in. And I feel in general, honing is a really strong expression of what's happening right now. It's to really hone in on that sound, and then have the courage to move from that refinement, and to just trust, and to trust that also the vitality, there's a trusting and honing in on the inspiration, the joy, the moving with life, just moving with life. If you appreciated this message and it resonated with you, please comment. I really enjoyed in my other videos that there were people commenting and sharing what's going on for them and responding in that way. I really love creating community and discussion within the context of this, because we're talking about really intimate and subtle energetic aspects of existence, and so talking about it is really beautiful, and your story matters, your voice matters, and you will find that many other people are resonating with things that you find are perhaps really strange and unique to you. It might be more in resonance with others than you imagine. And then also, if you were to just watch this video and not say anything, I just also want to say your silence really matters, and silence is so beautiful. And I feel like when we come into the stillness of our own being, that we can really meet the movement of life. How I wanted to say that was that when we come into the silence of our own being is how we can meet the true sound. And such a beautiful part of meditation is feeling the stillness of I, to really feel the movement of the intrinsic life that exists within us. So share in whichever way that feels and resonates to you, because it is such a beautiful expression of existence. And I've been supporting people on their journey of awakening and remembrance and healing and reweaving contracts of energy from places that are no longer in service to our potential and our vibrancy that truly is us and is calling us. And I have been for the last 4 years. I love what I do. I love sharing this work. And so if you feel my message resonating with you and you need support in any way, all of my information will also be below. So the link for the Cirque du Solution Festival is below, and I'll be so grateful to see you at my workshop, and I'm sure all the other presenters will be really grateful to see you at their workshop too. And then also if you're looking for something else like my personal work, that information is below as well. So much love to all of you, deep blessings, and connect with you when I do.